Automobilista 2 started out rough. Ryza, the team behind the game, chose the Madness engine as the base of the simulator, an engine famous for the failure of Project Cars 2. Project Cars 2 used the Madness engine. When it first released, the simulator had a plethora of issues due to the engine, however the engine also clearly had a lot of potential, but getting there would be extremely difficult. This gave the community hope. Even though most people knew the physics, AI, and just overall the entire game was not up to par with modern simulators, if Slightly Mad Studios, the developer of the game, could see through and sort its issues, Project Cars 2 could be a staple in the sim racing community for many years to come. However, the physics of the game would seem to be abandoned. No game-changing updates were released, and by the end of the development cycle, the Madness engine's potential was not even scratched. When Automobilista 2 was announced, people thought it would be the same story. Ryza Studios would recognize the Madness engine's potential, they would release a simulator with said engine, and then would recognize that even though they could create one of the greatest simulators of all time, the Madness engine would be too hard to deal with and they would quit. 4 years later, Ryza Studios have made massive leaps in the physics development of the game. Not only that, but they plan to dominate the sim racing world with the greatest career mode in sim racing as well as the best weather simulation. The project is also nowhere near done. People would be happy with Automobilista 2's current state, yet they constantly bring huge, revolutionizing updates to the table, and they showed no signs of slowing down. Now, before you say that I'm just a sellout or someone that is just an Automobilista 2 fanboy, I will point out that I'm not being endorsed to make this video. Also, Automobilista 2 is not my favorite simulator. That would have to be R Factor 2. The physics are still not scratching the surface of the Madness engine's potential, yet consistent updates have made it close to the top simulators and could soon dominate them. The weather system is arguably the greatest one in the genre, but with iRacing's new rain updates this could be hard to compete with. However, many updates are planned to massively improve the rain simulation of the game in the near future, hopefully overtaking iRacing. The graphics are absolutely stunning, and can be run extremely well on low-end PCs, and during the summer's updates, the graphics should get an upgrade. Furthermore, I must admit the game has its downsides. These include boring AI, heavily oversteer-focused physics, a poor plug-and-play online experience, and a content selection that is inconsistent quality. However, all of these issues are certainly issues that could easily be fixed by the end of its development cycle. I also do not think the development cycle will be the end of this game. Ryza has shown interest in making it easier to mod cars into the game, and hopefully later down the line we will get mods for other things such as tracks. If this wish comes true, it could be a spiritual successor to Assetto Corsa. The game has also recently been officially licensed by IMSA, meaning that we will likely get more endurance racing content, specifically IMSA, LMP2, GTD, and LMDH cars. Not only that, but the team will likely have more data to work with about the IMSA cars currently in the game and the cars to come, allowing them to be more accurately represented in the simulator. GTR2, Assetto Corsa, and now Automobilista 2 has the chance of being next in line as the greatest racing simulator of its generation. Find out if it does with me by subscribing to the channel. If you would like to further support the channel, like the video and check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the track.